Hello everybody, welcome to Epic Share. My name is Sammy Gara, and today actually I want to, what I'm going to do from now on, I will have one topic for the whole week, and hopefully we can interact with each other, via social media. Today's topic, I want to focus on how you make yourself a priority. You are the number one. I sincerely believe that if I'm not happy with myself, it will be impossible for me to bring happiness to anybody else, including my kids, including my spouse, my friend, my co-worker. If you think about it for a moment, it's so easy for each one of us as a human, as an individual, to help others. And some of us do that naturally. It's easy to give than receive. But after you give, you give, you give. If you're not receiving, there is no more to give. That's why this week I want to focus on make yourself a priority. You should be the priority number one. I should be the number one for me. You should be the number one for you. And if you are in a relationship, my husband should be a number one for himself. And then I come second, and he comes second for me. Same as if you have children. Your children are not number one. You are the number one. Because when you're happy, sincerely, you make time for yourself, you do what you enjoy, and you're able to balance your life, then it's easy for you to, extend that to your loved one, to your family, to your spouse, to your friend. People can feel your energy. So as much, a lot of people think it's selfish, it's really not. This is all about shifting your perception. It's self-full. You need to fulfill yourself. You need to give love to yourself in order for you to give love to anybody else. So don't look at it as a selfish. To me, selfish means it's all about me, and nobody else. I'm not here telling you to do things just for you and not helping others. I'm telling you, don't sacrifice yourself. Feed your soul the right fuel. Feed yourself the right energy so you can be happy again, so you can give it back to anybody else. The reason, why for me it's important, and I consider myself a master at this, talking and teaching about self-love, it's because I've been on this journey. I've done so many sacrifices in my life where I realized it started to affect my consciousness, it started to affect my energy, it started to affect my soul. So when I started to shift and I said, wait a minute, let me pause for a minute and stop giving just for that moment, because naturally, we are gifted. Naturally, for me, it's to give. There is no problem. I have no problem to give. I will give everything I have to help somebody. But if I pause for a minute and stop sacrificing and start to look at what Sammy wants, what is it that Sammy's missing in her life? It could be a peace of mind. It could be time with the girls. It could be time with friends. It could be little time to play so I can go back into focus on working. Then it will bring a better person of me. When I start to make me a focus on giving love to myself, meaning forgiving myself, accepting myself, valuing myself, bring myself confident higher, then it was easy for me to love everybody else. It was easy for me to sit down here right now and tell you that, you can do it. But you can really do it if you're going to keep sacrificing yourself for others. Everything that we learn in our society, in our culture, it's backward. People say, give, it's better than receive. Honestly, it's not true. It's good to give. It makes you feel good. And the way how I see, the giving, when you are very generous, or when you want to support a charity, or when you want to help a friend, I always say this. I said, in order for you to give, you have to receive first. And one of the most valuable, you know, a valuable gift that you need to really embrace is, number one, when you're giving, do you have it before you're going to give? Don't give something that you don't have it, because people are going to feel your energy. If I'm not happy and I'm here, want to stand and tell you, oh, you need to be happy with yourself, it's a lie. You will feel my energy. You will know that I'm not deep inside happy, and here I want to teach you how to be happy. Same with money. If I want to help a friend and I don't have the financial to help them, it will never, they will never see the result, because everything in our universe, it's based on energy. So if I project happiness and I am happy, I will affect the person. If I'm a healer, I can heal somebody. I cannot be someone that it's not healed and expect to heal someone. It will never work. It's like the teaching, any type of teaching. If the teacher, if the speaker, if the coach, he's not healed with his own life, it's impossible that he can tell you what to do if they're not even applying in their own life. So I want you to remember this. Everything in the universe, it's based on energy. It's my energy that will affect you. It's your energy that's going to affect somebody else. So if you do want to make a difference, if you do want to continue to help others, which is, I believe that that's what you want to do, help yourself first. Bring yourself in a higher vibration. Make yourself a priority number one, so people can feel your happiness, so people can feel your success. Because when you are feeling fulfilled, it's easy to give. That transaction, that connection, based on that pureness of your energy, will affect the other person. You know, there is some people that believe in healing vibration. And just so you know how this whole process work, the only reason certain people are able to heal others is because they are healer, because they already healed themselves. It's impossible that someone that haven't healed himself can heal somebody else. They can try, but it will be a temporary healing, I promise you. It's like somebody giving you an advice on relationship and they have no relationship. Would you really believe in them? It's going to be tough. Even though the content, the information, the advice are good, but deep inside in your subconscious, you're going to wonder, like, how come they're single? Or how come their relationship is not working? Why would they give me the advice? Even if it's good information, you will block the information. You will not be open to receive completely, because in the back of your head, you're going to have doubt. And that's when the block's going to happen. Same with fitness. You know, you don't want to get advice from someone overweight. It's the same concept. I'm giving you different idea so you understand. You want to lose weight. For me, if I want to be in the best shape of my life, I'm going to go find the best shape person, trainer, that can guide me. Because what happened is, information are good, but also what your eyes witness and what your eyes see, it will affect your growth. You want to see somebody successful for you to believe in success, correct? Same with relationship. You want to believe in someone that have a successful relationship that can give you an advice on relationship. Same with health. I want to see somebody that, you know, super fit, that can advise me to be super fit in my life and in my daily routine. So it's the same thing with, you know, making yourself a priority. Just put yourself in their position. So if you want an outside world to be happy, or you want to affect other people, whether it's emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, or even be there to be as an example, you have to make yourself a priority. This is something that not everybody, emphasize on it and focus on it, but I think it's one of the big issue that we have in our society, because we naturally give, and what happened? Give, 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 nothing left to me, and then what happened? Your energy go down. You sort of resent when you do favor to people because you're not getting anything back. So think about what I said. This is maybe a little bit of information that I'm giving you at the moment, but I want you to, when you wake up in the morning, and that's what I do, okay? I always ask myself, if I'm going to take on a project, or even take care of my husband, because we as women naturally want to take care of people. So I want to make sure that, in my relationship, my husband's going to be a happy man. I'm just giving you an example. So, but in order for me to make that home a happy home, I have to make my home a happy home, which is my soul, deep inside. So when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do, I go to an inventory into my my spiritual journey and my consciousness, and I said, okay, how do I feel today? If I feel, and remember, not because I've been doing this for over 25 years and mean that I'm going to be happy for the rest of my life. It's work. It takes work. Every day you have to constantly work on yourself to bring your vibration high. Because we're not in a planet where only love exists. We live in a society and in a planet where there is darkness. The people experience. There is love. There is different type of energy. So if you want to live among people, you're going to be affected by those different vibrations. So it's important that every day you focus on what's going to make you happy, whether it's creating your own little bubble, of happiness, so you can stay focused, so you can fulfill yourself with the right affirmation, the right food for your soul, so you can keep your vibration high. Because guess what? When Sammy is happy, I can share my happiness with everybody. I can share my happiness with my husband. I can make sure that my home will be a happy home. So think about what I said. This is, just a very small touch that I'm doing right now on yourself and reminding you that you are the number one. Nobody should be a number one for you. You should be the number one. Your kids or your spouse should be a number two. And just to complete this talk, I want to remind you, even if you ever fly on the airplane, what did the flight attendant tell you before even the plane's gonna, before we're gonna, leave the plane, before we're gonna just leave? They said, when it comes to the emergency, put the mask on yourself first, before even your little children. Because if you're not gonna survive, how do you expect the kids gonna survive? They're gonna need you. Some people around you will need your energy, will need you to bring them up. So think about what I just said. Today it's all about you are a priority. It's not a joke. It's really a serious thing that I want you to consider, because when you're happy, you can bring happiness to others. When you fulfill, you can give it back to the, society. So thank you so much, and I look forward on the next topic.